Coming to you from the Rock, Fort Smith, Arkansas. We have offering today about a 45-minute yoga practice. You can find it anywhere. Simply your mat and then a block, or if you want to improvise with a book or a Kindle, feel free. Starting in Tadasana, mountain pose. Again, find the heart lifted, shoulder blades down. Engage through the bandhas for those of you who have been practicing. Face lifts up towards the heavens. Find the extension and gently begin to circle around. One direction, take your time listening to your body. And then as you're ready, opposite direction. Continue to find length through the muscle groups. Head centers, gently tilt the skull to the right. Left arm reaches out and extends, deeper stretch left side of the neck. Remember, any movement you might need, you feel free to bring it to your practice. Arm back, head up and over to the left, right arm reaches, deeper stretch, right side of the neck. And arm back, head back. Deep breath, inhale, stretch up, reach up. Neutral pelvis, pause at the top. And rotate and press. Just halfway. Feel the back and rotate. Inhale. Stretch up, reach up. Pause. Rotate palms, press. Once again, awareness into the strength of the back. One more time. Rotate. Inhale. Stretch up, reach up. And exhale. All the way down. Check on in. Shoulder loop as you need to. Gently. Right arm's going to cross. And into the back of the arm, triceps, reach up and lower. Assistance as you prefer. All the way. Remember, don't compromise alignment for the stretch. Continue to work with length through your mountain pose. Tadasana. Left arm's going to cross. Check in. Always being aware as you listen to your body. Sweep open into the back of the arm, triceps, up and lower. Assist as you prefer. And gently release. Again, shoulder loop, shoulder roll. Shift on over to the left foot. Reach through the right heel. Find external rotation in that hip socket. Keep reaching, extending through the knee as much as you are able. And then switch. Reach through that left heel. Rotate. Little balance, challenging. Good. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Plant the foot. Hips go back. Remember, this is where the arms can go forward. They can go back. No arms or arms by the ear. Weights on the heels. Ribs stay closed. Navel to spine. Neck's long. And stretch up. Interlace the fingers. Flip the palms. Side body. Inhale. Exhale. Take it to the right. Reach long. Keep grounding through the left foot. And inhale. Center. And up and over. Good. Let's change on the mat. Release the hands, bend the thighs, swan dive. Go through your neutral spine right here. Standing forward fold. Again, listen to your hamstrings. Maybe you want to grab a block to assist. A book. And then bend the knees and just adjust as you need to. Make your way seated position, Sukhasana. Pause here. Once again, create that alignment. Create the bandhas. Find palms up or down, whatever is comfortable for you. In through the nose, out through the nose. Head turns now as far to the right as you are able. Maybe you bring a little movement here as you listen to what's going on in the body. Head through center to the left. Same idea. Maybe you bring movement. And head centers. Fingertips on the shoulders. More movement now into the shoulders, up and around in one direction. And then opposite directions. Let's go through 6 movements of the spine. Open up, interlace, extension, and flexion. Sweep, inhale. Lift the heart here. Exhale, hollow the belly. Posterior tilt, round, deepen. Seated cat. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, hollow. Blow out all right hip, open left ribs. Remember your drishti here can be heavens, center, or towards the mat. Whatever feels appropriate for your neck. If you do have neck issues, it's cued towards the mat, but I encourage you to experience. Best, maybe you bring a little movement through the wrist here. Sweep up, long spine here, inhale. Left hand extends, left hip, open through the right ribs. Up and over, long spine. Try not to collapse on that left side. Keep the length going, keep the breath going, and inhale. Take your twist, lift the heart, take it on around. Pause here. Settle into the alignment, settle into the length. In through the nose, out through the nose. Awareness into where the breath is moving in your body. Maybe you feel it a little more left ribs, right ribs. And sweep. Inhale. Take it on around, set up long spine here. Same idea, just settle into the alignment, settle into the twist. And deeper heart opening now, inhale. Arms are gonna go into the back plane, gently elbows bend. We lift the heart, deep stretch, front body strong. And then exhale, sweep the arms, forward fold. Breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. Take your time, walk the hands back, lean. Take the switch, opposite foot now, opposite hip in front. We lift the heart, inhale. Shoulder blades down, and exhale, sweep forward, fold. Again, feel the difference in the body. Breath is serving. Jaws easy. And let's change on the mat. Walk the hands. A little bit of momentum here. Remember, mindful of the knees. Making your way into tabletop. 2 hands to knees. Again, as you set up that alignment, you find the wrist underneath the shoulders, the knees under the hip. Find your cat back here. Hollow the belly round and inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, hollow round and inhale, neutral. Now into cat, mindful of your lumbar. Bend the elbows, heart floats forward. Inhale, exhale, neutral. Inhale, heart, and exhale, neutral. Good. One arm, one leg. Extend, right ball the foot. Stretch your calf, stretch your Achilles. Leg lifts, hip level. And let's find a flow. Just getting a little more heat. Left arm extends here. We inhale, hollow the belly. Twist thigh and knee. Inhale, exhale. And keeping it out into the balance, remaining front and back, or maybe you open to the side. A little bit challenge and shift center of gravity, maybe a little forward challenge. Breath is steady, easy. And then arm back, leg back, hand back, knee back. Same thing, left side, left ball of the foot, calf, Achilles. When you're ready, leg lifts, hip level, right arm extends, and we flow. Inhale, hollow, twist, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Out into the balance, once again, front and back, or maybe you open slightly to the side. Maybe you shift your center of gravity forward. Left elbows unlock, and breath stays easy. Arm back, leg back, hand back, knee back. Knees wide, pose of the child, toes towards one another. Hips and back to heels. Fine. Full back belly breath. Restorative posture. Intentionally encouraging the breath. Take it over to the right. Reach the left arm, lengthen left side of the body. Soften where you can soften. Same thing. Over to the other side. Right arm reaches and soften, lengthen through the right side of the body. Back to center. We're all set up for a twist. Knees stay wide, toes towards one another. Left arm's going to center a little bit more. You can find the right hip. You can find the left hip or the left thigh. We just open. Right ribs. We inhale, center, and we exhale. Open. Inhale to the mat. Exhale, open. Focus can be to the heavens, center, or towards the mat. Just 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, rotate. And inhale. And exhale, we switch. Right arm now is going to center. Maybe you want to find the left hip, right hip, set on up. Inhale. Shoulder blades down, right elbows unlock, twist. And inhale. And deepen into the inhalation, exhalation. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. And inhale, and exhale. Back to center. Knees back under. Remember, if you want to get a cushion or a blanket for under the knees, feel free. We're just going to get into side body and cactus a little bit deeper. Stabilize low body. We inhale, center, side body, exhale. Inhale, center. And exhale. Inhale, center. And exhale. Glutes are working, hamstrings are working, thighs are working. Inhale and exhale. 1 more, inhale. Side exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now into cactus, again sideways for demonstration. We inhale, we lift the heart. You're going to take the whole center of gravity slightly back plane. We inhale up. And exhale, keep the heart lifted. And inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, back to center. Circle the arms, stretch now. Calves, hamstrings, glutes. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Balls of the feet to the mat, we inhale. Float the hips up and exhale. You can look at the toes, head's relaxed, neck is easy. Here, maybe you walk the dog, lifting one heel as the opposite stretches deeper into the mat. Maybe you're still with your posture, deepening into the breath. Again, awareness into the alignment, strength through the back. And adjust. Take the feet back. We're going to roll out into plank. Lift the heels, round the spine, posterior tilt. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Again, roll. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. 1 more. Inhale, plank. And exhale, down dog. Changing on the mat once again. Coming onto the forearm here. Preparing for Sphinx or plank on the forearm. Remember, there's variations here. First, we can just float the hips off the mat here. You can stay here, or if you want it a little bit stronger, adjust. Find the balls of the feet to the mat. Posterior tilt through the hips. And then straighten the knees. Take your time. Engage inner thigh, outer thigh glutes. Gently bring the knees to the mat. Keep wrapping through the core. Straighten the knees. Knees to the mat. And 1 more. Straighten the knees. Knees to the mat. Take your time. Full body stretch. Fingertips. In through the nose, out through the nose. Same thing, walk on over to the right side. Reach that left arm, lengthen left side of the body, soften. where you can soften, allow the breath to continue. Jaws easy. And through center, over to the other side. Reach that right arm. Breathe the right side of the body. Back to center. Now we're going to move into what's called hover. This is where the limbs are barely off the mat, so we're not lifting and contracting in the back side of the body, but we're trying to find length. Keep the navel to spine. Then we're going to find our swimming, alternating sides. Inhale, right arm, left leg, and exhale to hover. Left arm, right leg, exhale to hover. Keeping this up, inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Remember, you're in charge. If you need to take a breather or not go through so many repetitions, you find your way. And one more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good, release. Maybe you shake the hips. Maybe you check in. Upper back strengthener with swan. Forearm into the mat. Stabilize low body, shoulder blades, elbows hug in. Press the tops of the thighs, feet into the mat. Find the heart floating off the mat and the forearms. In through the nose, out through the nose. Continue. Inhalation, exhalation. Jaws easy. Lengthen to the mat. Little bit stronger now with locust, Salambhasana. Sweep the arms around, flip the palms up, shoulder blades. Inhale. Find the strength, float the limbs. Once you've reached your maximum, encourage inhalation, exhalation. Jaws easy. And lengthen to the mat. Once again, check in. Maybe you take one cheek to the side and then the other. And getting into a gentle quad stretch. Rolling onto your left side, draw that right knee up. This transition is nice to avoid cramps in the hamstring. Hand comes on the knee, slide it to the foot, stack the knees. Pelvis stays as neutral as possible, drawing the heel in as much as you are able. And take your time, switching to the other side. Roll to the right, draw left knee up, left hand on the knee, slide it to the foot, stack the knees. Quad stretch. We're going to add on to this whole stretch here in a moment. And take your time. Nice and easy release. And let's transition. First, we're going to go into low cobra. Set the thumbs again in line with the heart. Shoulder blades down, elbows hug in. Press the tops of the feet, thighs into the mat. Inhale, find the extension, low cobra. Now we're going to get a little bit deeper. Press, bend, round, hollow the belly here. Walk your wide knees to counter pose. We change the breath here. Inhale now, dome. Puff up the back, hollow the belly. Exhale, hips to heels. Find one inhalation and one exhalation. And two more times. Inhale, dome. Exhale, hips to heels. Full inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, dome. Exhale, hips to heels. Full inhale and exhale. Walk the hands back, change on the mat. Coming into Anjaneyasana, coming into crescent moon with knee on the mat and into runner's lunge. Right leg's gonna step forward. Shift the hips, finding that stretch in hip flexors so as press into the tops of the thigh, front body stays strong, and arms extend. In through the nose, out through the nose. Keep that oppositional energy going. And float, exhale. Hands meet the mat, ball of the foot, runner's lunge, inhale and exhale, extend. Check it out, next long. Keep reaching through that back heel. Nice and easy then, into the right hamstrings. Take your time, knee to the mat, top of the foot, shift. Try not to lock that right knee. Make sure you're not hyperextending. And then change on the mat, switch. And take your time, left leg forward. Shift the hips, heart lifts, arms reach. Oppositional energy, lower body is grounding, upper body is extending, reaching into the vertical. Float the arms, meet the mat, and runner's lunge, back ball of the foot, inhale, and exhale, extension. Again, reach through that back heel. Find length. Find that breath. Use that breath to serve your posture. Jaws easy. And left hamstrings. Knee to the mat, top of the foot, shift. Breath is serving. And knee bends, hands on the inside, and take your time. Let's find a stretch a little bit deeper through the shoulders. We can find the right arm crossing. Elbows crossed, this is where you can find the shoulders. Or if you're able to wrap and come into your full eagle arms, you can find that. So turning sideways again, we lift the heart. Exhale, hollow the belly round. Posterior tilt. Inhale, hollow and round. Activate. Inhale. And exhale, hollow. And we switch. Left arm, wrap or shoulders, whatever's appropriate. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, deepen round. Everything comes towards center. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And we come back to center. Good. Check on in. Shake it out as you need to. Now we're going to add the quad stretch, a balance, and a shoulder opener. So this is where you'll decide if you want internal rotation or external rotation. Listen to your body. Left ankle's gonna cross behind. Pick and choose what serves you. Finding the foot, you'll draw the heel up. Right here is your quad stretch. If you want to take it open a little bit more, find the external rotation, the balance, the stretch through the shoulder, the opening through the hip. Breath serves. And then one arm, one leg balance and hand back, knee back, other side. Right ankle's gonna cross in back of that knee. Internal, you might wanna find variations. Find the foot. Draw the heel up towards the glute. There's your quad stretch. Now if you want to take it a little bit deeper, open the thigh. Keep the heart lifted, the navel, the spine, length through the neck. Standing elbow, right elbow in this case, unlocked. Breath is serving. And same idea. One arm, one leg. And hand back, knee back. Let's transition, down dog again, balls of the feet. Exhale, float. Now a little bit deeper, stretch through the hamstrings and through the thigh opener. Float, right leg up, activate the foot. Neck is easy. And we switch to the other side. Left leg, external rotation. Keep pressing into the mat. Knee opens. Thigh opens. Activate foot. And back to the mat. And changing again. Walking the feet. Bend the thighs. Root to rise. Heart lifts. And back into Tadasana. Check on in movement where you might need to. Let's find our Proud Warrior 1. So you can find your right leg forward. I will still mirror you. Both hips stay straight on. And we find Proud Warrior 1. Good, activate. And now we're going to add a little flow here. We lift the heart, inhale. Exhale, hollow the belly, arms past the hip. And inhale. And exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And back on up. Good. Just like we did earlier, cactus arms. Heart lifts as we challenge the balance. Awareness into the squaring off through the hips, the navel to spine. Allowing the breath to move. Keep reaching through the back heel. And back into Virabhadrasana 1. Arms can release. And Tadasana, switch, other side. Good. Sending that leg back again. Watch this squaring through the hips. Finding Proud Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Heel strong into the mat. We lift, inhale, and exhale. Arms past the hips. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Once again, challenging. Cactus arm. Ground through the soles of the feet, through the legs. Heart lifts. Oppositional energy. And back into Proud Warrior 1. And arms release. Good. Tadasana. Let's find a balance here. Let's find the right leg into tree pose. Reach through the left heel. Rotate. Again. You can find the ankle right here. You can find the calf. You can find fleshy part of the thigh. Remember, wherever you are, take your time, set on up. Find prayer hands, extended arms, wide arms, cactus. Any variation, wherever you are with this leg externally rotating, you're still finding the strength of the standing. Other side. I'm going to switch here, keeping it low. Prayer hands, vertical arms, wide or cactus. Good, breath is serving. And take your time, release, good. Find your swan dive, stretching out in to the hips, into the hamstrings. We lift, bend the thighs. Exhale, swan dive over. Remember, if you have the block and you need it for assistance, feel free to use any of the props that serve you. And bend, root to rise. Heart lifts. And good. Check on in, shoulder loop, shoulder roll. Again, set on up. Proud Warrior 2. Hips are going to be aligned. This is into the earth again. Your stance as wide as you are able. Finding your vertical arms. Thigh bone hugs to the pinky. Palms rotate. Press as you are able. And then you find your focal point. Now we're just going to work the rib cage a tad here. It's a variation. So you can reach in to the arm. Exhale, back arm. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Back into Proud Warrior 2. Circle around. Find the mat. Runner's lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Down dog. Again, walk the feet. Root to rise. Heart can lift. We set up other side then. Setting the back leg. Find this thigh opening. Both hips now facing this wall. Arms move into the vertical. Palms rotate. We press. And once again, we're just going to find a variation here. Challenging the balance. Inhale, reaching forward, and exhale. Back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Back into Proud Warrior 2. Left side of the body. Adjust with that back foot. Ball the foot, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Walking the feet. And bend, root to rise. Good, we've covered 1, we've covered 2. Now, we're gonna cover 3, but we're going to use the block. So this, or the book, whatever you prefer. So it's a little bit different getting into it. You're just gonna step the left leg forward. Set up again with those hip bones. Standing leg. Find that block, maybe position 2, maybe position 1 is better. Back leg stays extended, heart stays lifted. Breath is serving. And then bend both knees. And standing. Now you're going to step forward, right leg. And I'm going to adjust. Step it forward, catch the balance. Flex the back foot. Maybe you want to point that again. Traditionally, it's flexed, but you'll find what serves you. Shoulder blades down, heart stays lifted. Reach through that back heel. Next long. And once again, plant and block goes to the side and root to rise. Adding a different stretch, you're going to cross that left leg. Find the left wrist. Again, find the hips as neutral as possible. Inhale and exhale into the side body. Now take your time. I'm going to add on here a little challenge. Arms float open, bend the knees, and forward fold. Catch the mat. Hollow deepen. In through the nose, out through the nose. Next easy. Bend the knees, root to rise. Once again, heart lifts. And we center and switch. And right leg crosses. Again, adjust as you need to. Try to ground through both feet. And left hand's going to find that right wrist. And we draw up and over. And adding on challenge, we center it up, arms open, bend the knees gently and forward fold. Engage low abdomen, jaws easy. Bend the knees, root to rise, heart lifts. Stretch up, reach up, and center, and release. That's spine gong. Legs are gonna be wide. Let's just give the arms a little shake here. Shake it out as you need to. Some people like to tap the back kidney area for a little stimulation, but you're mindful. So now, adding on variation of Natarajasana or dancer's pose. We did this earlier, but on our knees. Using the book or using the block. We're gonna find in the left hand, set it on forward. Draw, once again, that left foot up. Find the foot, internal or external rotation with the shoulder. Draw the heel into the glute. Again, that'll be a quad stretch, or we open. Draw the navel to spine. Keep the front body strong. Jaws easy. And one arm, one leg. Bend both knees, plant the foot. Root to rise, switch, other side. Make your way on over. Find it at a slight angle. Adjust center of gravity. Right foot comes in. Internal, external rotation. Drawing the heel into the glute. Or adjusting and opening up. Breath is serving. Try not to lock your standing elbow. In this case, the right elbow. Strong into the back. Connecting to the breath. And one arm, one leg. And once again, bend both knees. Block can go to the side and root to rise. Heart lifts and gently check on in. Shoulder loop, shoulder roll. Little bit stronger stretch now. Again, we're going to use the block just for a drill here. 4 glutes, 4 thighs. Setting on up, centering, finding that right leg extending into the L, opening up to the side and back, and out to the side, and back, out to the side, and back. Both knees bend, switch to the other side, adjust as you might need to. And left leg extends into the L. And deepen, hollow the belly, open to the side. And back. Inhalation, exhalation, open to the side. And back. And open to the side. And good. Changing on the mat. Tadasana. Block those to the side or the book. Plant the hands down dog. Step back into down dog. Engage through the front body. Stay in down dog, or as we did earlier, adjust, lift the heels. Roll through the spine, hollow the belly, inhale into plank. Stay into plank or float that right leg to the heavens and back. Left leg to the heavens and back. Right leg to the heavens and back. Left leg to the heavens and back. Changing on the mat. Wide knees, pose of the child, hips go back. Full back belly breath. Jaws easy. Same thing, take your time. Walk over to the right, reach that left arm. Deepen. Soften where you can soften. Over to the other side. And reach that right arm. And lengthen right side of the body. Jaws easy. Soften where you can soften. In through the nose, out through the nose. And back to center. Hands walk to the body. Let's change on the mat. And Dandasana. And just check in. We find the three positions of the feet. We find the heel, the ball of the foot or the floint and the point, and toe ball and heel. Activate the feet as much as you are able. Our stretch, our strength in our pals that carry us through the journey. And Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold, heart lifts. Taking that hinge at the hip. Again, maybe you find your block, your book, your Kindle. Get it a little bit stronger for yourself. Draw, neck's easy. And exhale. Back side of the body. Paschimottanasana. Full breaths. Take your time. Block can go to the side. Slowly walk it on up. Thank you for joining us for this session. Again, listen to your body. Always tune in. Check in. Palms together. Again, Nama in Sanskrit means I bow. Stay means you. We inhale. We exhale. Namaste. Recognizing one another. Be safe, be strong. Thank you.